And just like that, the final episode of the recording session has begun. Welcome back to Residents of Fate. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist. I Sega Video Games and Sega Commentary. When we last left off, we were in a completely different area than where we are now. You might be wondering, why aren't we, in Adersol, however you pronounce it. Why aren't we there? Oh, it's because I wasn't able to quite grind up to the point that I wanted to, and due to time constraints, I can't really do what I want. So I figured for this recording session, or for this episode, we're just gonna do side missions, and then I'll just grind off screen and do the dungeon in the next recording session, I suppose. So mission memo. See, there's the old promise. We're not doing that. We're gonna need to see Stanley in Cranktown. Okay, sure. Oh, these guys are a bit weak. I leveled up Zephyr and Leanne a little bit, but not too much. And by not too much, I mean that now Zephyr is stronger than Vashyron, and Leanne is a level weaker than Vashyron, despite the fact that he was the strongest before the grinding session. It's just it was kind of like, the thing is, in order to level up in this game, you have to do a set amount of damage with your gun, right? And the thing is, when the enemies are so strong, you can't really do that. You can't really do what you want to. So you have to go to weaker enemies, but with weaker enemies, you don't level up very quickly that way. There's no good spot to level up now, since everyone's weapon levels are relatively decent, all things considered. Vashyron and Leanne are tied for handguns. Leanne is relatively, she's strong. She's better than Vashyron with machine guns, and relatively close to Zephyr. And it's like, you can't really do anything anymore. So no quick ways to level up. We have to go the old-fashioned way. But thing is, once we do this grinding session, I'm pretty sure, since this is the third to last chapter, we'll be done grinding for good, I do believe. So, all right, where's Stanley? Hey, it's Stanley. How's it going? I lost a book, Pharmacology. That's not the voice I give him. I lost a book, Pharmacology, Volume 6, in the Granny D Mines. If you happen to come across it, please bring it back. I know it's a pain, but I'm counting on you. Yeah. Pharmacology, Volume 6, in the Granny D Mines. If it's gone, it's gone. But if you happen to come across it, please bring it back. I know it's a pain, but I'm counting on you. Alrighty then. That's gonna be a bit of a pain, I think. Where are these, the thing is, where are these, whatchamacallits? This, Granny D Mines. Maybe that's well, the mines are down, so I don't think the mine shaft is where we need to go. We need to go somewhere else. Possibly, potentially. We'll see. So, let's see, core lift 3. There's a code of vein. Yeah, that's not where we need to go. Close road. Yeah, I guess we'll do it just because. Just for the experience of... Zephyr has pistol still. What? Okay. I thought I gave Vashyron the machine gun. Leanne... Okay. That's the issue here. Yeah, what the heck, we'll still do it. Yeah, I gave Vashyron the machine gun somehow by accident. I didn't give him the machine gun during the grinding session, I can tell you that much, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty then. Whatever the case may be, let's see, Zephyr. Do that. Get a quick, get a little experience with each weapon. So, holy crap on a stick. That stupid wrecking baller did that. How dare you do that? Yeah, we can always just... This one I'm just gonna retry. You might say why? Because I wanted to just start with everything all over again and then just leave. That's what I wanted to do. Alrighty then. So, I need to go down. I need to figure out. I wonder where these mines are. They have to be down like towards the bottom, I suppose. And this mission is probably still going to be like super freaking difficult, I imagine. There's no way it's going to be simple. We're going to have to fight like a level like 1,000 enemy because of the difficulty spike for the last 3 chapters for some reason. I'm honestly kind of tempted to just pull a Kratos and then just level up like 20 times and then just come back like the most OP team in the world. That's kind of tempted to do that. That would take like what, 3 hours of grinding to do maybe. Alright, let's zoom out a bit. Figure out where we need to go. Okay, so there's the Tower of the Righteous. Okay, I see where we need to go. So go this way. Go this way. And go out of the area. That's what we need to do. Please? That would be great. I don't know. It's always weird, like doing like 40 minutes of like gameplay type stuff, like off screen, and then coming back while you're recording, because like, or then to come back to start recording for like the last episode. It's always so weird because like I'm not like warmed up or anything. I'm kind of in just like relaxed, not really like recording mode right now, but I'm doing a recording of an elevator to a level 11, so you know how it is. Okay, so we need to go this way. I actually went inside the Tower of the Righteous off screen, actually. Quite interesting, actually. It's not a dungeon or anything, it's just, whatchamacallit. It's just like a little area. There's like an item that we could get. Completely straight area. There we go. And we get, you know, I barely ever use grenades or anything like that in this game. There are all these resources that I should probably use that could like make things a lot easier, but I just don't use them for one reason or another. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got Molotov cocktail plus plus. Alrighty then. Now, elevator to level 12. No, I don't feel like fighting you. I don't. That's gonna do what's just gonna do what's in the mission and call it a day. I suppose. I don't know when this episode's gonna go on for. I don't want it to go on for too long, because time constraints and everything. So, let's see here. Grand Idea Mines, if you will. So, there's a little like area. There's a little like red area, which I don't want to accidentally step on. That'd be terrible. Because who knows how strong the enemies are there. Like, they could be the frickin' worst things in the world, ladies and gentlemen. You have no idea. Go this way. I don't even want to accidentally touch it. Alright, energy X times 3, like the straight ones. Oh, what am I doing right now? Okay. I can do that, I suppose. This way. Mm-hmm. And then this. Now we need a green one. So, like that. And there we go. Let's see what we got here. A Basel shard. Okay. That's cool. How many? Okay, we just need one more and we'll have a full extra bezel. That's great. Grand Idea Mines, or Grand Idea Mines. I didn't read the description. Oh, these guys aren't too bad. These guys aren't too bad. It's just like Dakota Vane a little bit, except for these guys seem to have like some sort of toxic element to them, I think. Yeah, or at least the gremlin. I forgot to. Okay, hold on. Let's leave. I mean, if we're gonna have Vashyron, you know, with the machine gun, we might as well make him first. Get him to level up his machine gun a little bit. Alrighty then. Let's go over this way. This will be better anyway. Make him level up just a little bit quicker. Maybe. I don't know. these enemies aren't exactly strong, and like our gun levels are all pretty high, so for all of them, even like the ones that we don't even specialize in because of like grinding and whatnot that I've done before. So I don't know. Who knows? Alrighty then. So, anyway, without further ado, let's have like a smaller topic here. Just because I don't know why I'm all out of energy all of a sudden. Like I just feel so tired for no reason. And yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so smaller topic here. So, relatively recently, about a day or about 2 days ago actually, I saw like a preview for like this game. I'm gonna be very skeptical of the title here. Or not, I guess skeptical is not the right word. Cautious here. I'm not quite sure if this is like a case, like the title for this game is a case like Xenoblade Chronicles X versus Xenocross, or in the Japanese version Xenocross and the English version is Xenoblade Chronicles X. But I saw the Japanese promo for Project Cross Zone 2. I'm not quite sure if like the official English one is Project X Zone or whatnot. I don't know. Not really my concern or anything. But you know, I watched it relatively recently, and good lord, like I don't have a 3DS or anything, but if I did, figuring out like my party for that game, like who I'd play as in that game, it's freaking ridiculous. Like I looked at the trailer, and at first they saw like you know Zephyr, Vashyron, and Leanne from this game, and I was like, oh okay, well that's definitely who I'm going to be playing as if I ever play this game, right? But then things changed when the Fire Nation attacked, and then they had like Estelle, Flynn, and I was about to say Leon, and Yuri from Tales of Vesperia, and so that made things even harder. And then then they had 2 Street Fighter teams, one with Chun-Li and a couple people from Alpha. I'm not too familiar with like very many like characters outside of like 4. Outside of Street Fighter 4, they had like one with like Chun-Li and a couple people, and then another with like it was Ryu, Ken, and another person from Alpha. That made things even tougher. But then let's see who else was there. Let's see, they had like a Resident Evil group, so they had like Jill, Chris, and Leon from Resident Evil, and then to make things even worse, they had Maya and Phoenix from Ace Attorney, which made things even worse. I was just like watching this, and it's like that's kind of like this thing, right? When like you play it, when like you add like characters to like a game, and you add too many like good characters, it sort of has a counter effect. It's kind of overwhelming a little bit actually, because it's like, okay, yeah. Luckily he's level 52. I thought he was a bit weaker than that. Okay. That explains why we weren't like being like super OP. Okay, now Zephyr is poisoned, which is amazing. This guy's level 21. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. Do this. Alrighty then. And let's see how much damage we're gonna do. Oh, that's enough. That's enough. That really is. But yeah, it's like you get like this thing, and it's like, that's sort of like the thing, right? Like whenever I choose like a party for whenever I choose like a character to main as in a fighting game, or like a character I'm going to play as in like in a JRPG or something. It's very rare that I go based off of like their play style. Like I don't go like, it's very rare that I'll go like, oh okay, well this character, you know, he's strong and fast, you know, I like how quickly he hits. You know, I'm just gonna take a risk here. I like how quickly he hits, you know, that's gonna be great. You know, I'm gonna play as this guy. No, I don't do that. Normally what I do is I find a character that I like. Okay, how much damage are we doing here? Ouch. I find a character that I like either because they look cool or because I like their personality, or the cool personality. Now we should be getting those back, but fortunately, Zephyr's in this bad position, so we're gonna have to leave, and then I guess rest or something. I'm gonna put out an energy station. We have like all these energy hexes. Might as well put a use to them. Like I don't do that. I don't just go like, oh, this character is strong and fast, or this character is like, you know, this character has like, you know, he has like sneak abilities or something. I don't know. I don't do that. It's let's go ahead and rest. Yeah, like I just go off of like whether I like the character or not. And then when you have a situation like this where you have all these different characters that like I really want to play as, it's just like, that's terrible. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And that's the thing. Like you could say, oh, well, you could just do like multiple parties. You could like mix and match. You have like this set for this group and then this set for that group. No, I don't play like that. Like when it comes to fighting games or whatever, fighting games, JRPG or whatever, I don't have like multiple teams. I don't have multiple parties. I have one set party, one character that I play as, and that's it. I might have like a secondary thing, but I will very, very, very rarely ever use that secondary lineup or that secondary character. That's just not how I play. So I don't know. It's just one of those things. There are exceptions though, like Eternal Sonata. Because I basically played as all three, you play as all three characters essentially. Like, in that game, because you played as all three, I was a lot more, I focused a lot more on each character's abilities rather than whether or not I just like them per se. I mean, me liking them did also play a role in whether I chose them, but mostly it was based off of stats and their usefulness rather than anything else. So there are exceptions, but generally speaking, it's just over whether I like the character or not. So that's kind of why, like, that, it was just, oh, it was torture. I don't even know. And then there are plenty of other characters I didn't even mention. There are plenty of other, oh, come on. I hate the hitboxes for that, I tell you. It's just one of those things that just felt like saying, oh, bad lineup. Okay, jump into the air. But if you're, it was quite interesting actually. Seeing it though. It was like a 14-minute trailer. It was in Japanese and everything. It was quite interesting though, seeing like some of like the character, like some of the seiyuu that I recognize doing some of the voices for some of those characters and everything. I'm not gonna like mention. Is this safety duelist a freaking idiot? Did he literally froze himself? What? I don't even... He froze himself. Ladies and gentlemen, being frozen in this game is terrible because it lasts for a long time. Like, it lasts for a very long time. I believe it lasts for like... I guess it doesn't last for a super long time if you're an enemy, though. Frickin' whatever. No big deal. I'm still amazed that he froze himself, though. Like, that is legitimately amazing. At least stupid. I don't... How did you... How? I don't know what he did, but he did it. Okay, whatever. Anyway, let's go this way. Anyway, but like, have you guys like played the first Project Cross Zone? I know a couple of people have who aren't really like very big fans of it. I don't know. That seems interesting, for what it's worth. Freaking, that was terrible. I don't even know how I'd be able to choose a team. I'd sort of just like go with like my gut instinct or something. I don't like that. I don't like that, man. All right, dead. Zephyr's been poisoned again. Is this poison gremlin? Alrighty then. Alright, the poison gremlin is no more. I mean, like, obviously he's still alive, but you know what I meant. Maybe he didn't know what I meant. In which case, don't be silly. I love you very much. Oops, I guess I shouldn't touch. Alright, there we go. Threat suppressed. Again. Let's go this way. Let's see what's in here. I like how it's all green and whatnot. It's cool. I like green. Green's my favorite color and everything. So, this is the only guy here. Mad Yeti. He probably has like some like toxic element to him, I imagine, if we were to go off of everything else here. Okay, level 45 though, so not too bad. He's gonna poison us though, which is the problem here, because poison naturally eats away at your natural health, even if you have full bezels. Which is why I freaking hate it. Okay. Let's go this way. Alrighty then. There we go. Now I can use like Vashyron or like Zephyr to break the shield or something. Get a couple bezels back. That's just what we need. Mad Yeti. Not to be confused with Mad Space from, you know, Tales of Vesperia. You might say, Mad Space isn't from Tales of Vesperia, it's from Sonic Adventure 2. Yes, I understand that. I understand that very well, ladies and gentlemen. I did a playthrough of Tales of Vesperia, and I have not done a playthrough of Sonic Adventure 2. I was planning on doing one, but I don't know when I'll get around to it. Maybe, I don't know. Well, that was back before, like, I started, like, you know, developing, like, you know, like a sort of, like, visual novel type JRPG. Like, you know, like I mentioned this before, it was a lot of, back when I first did the channel, it was a lot easier to choose games to play, because I didn't really have, like, a set, like, type of, I didn't have, like, a set audience, or with set expectations and set interests, but now I do, so it's, like, it's a lot, you have to be a lot more mindful of that. Yeah, I'm sure, I mean, everyone experiences that at some point. If they do channels, if they do videos, they'll know what I'm talking about. Well, the thing is, poison doesn't actually kill you, it just drops things super low. I think the annoying part about poison is that your health doesn't restore after you clear out a room. That's the annoying part about it, in my opinion. It's not so much that, you know, it drains, because, like, if draining things, like, draining your health down to, like, nearly zero is one thing, but, you know, I don't know, like, I wish we get the chance to recover from it. It's the most damaging one. Because, you know, you have electricity, which slows down your charge, but that, I believe, like, all your status elements do go away after you clear out a room, I believe. It's just that, like, let's see. Yeah, all your status elements go away. So, like fire only does, like, scratch damage. Electricity slows down your charge. Let's see, what are the other ones? Ice freezes you, but, you know, I don't remember what all the other ones are, but, you know, but all of those, like, only matter for, like, the room that you're in. Poison toxicity, though, like, once that happens, like, you're done for good. We're not really done for good, but you know what I mean. It's all over, 'cause she's gone for good. It's a Vicky-free summer, Vicky-free summer. Couldn't be a bummer. I don't remember, actually. Couldn't it be any bummer? Couldn't it be any dumber? Vicky-free summer, Vicky-free summer, woo. It's a Vicky-free summer, Vicky-free summer. Oh, there's another enemy in here. That's great. What the heck? Vashyron just learned how to teleport. No, not teleport. That's not what teleportation is. That's not what teleportation is. It's something completely different, obviously. Actually, kind of what I want to do is this. I want to leave because I don't know. I don't think that we're going to be able to get the book. I mean, we can though, actually, if we just run past everything, but I don't know which enemies, but like, we're probably gonna have to, like, kill an enemy holding it, so. Alright, let's just leave. But yeah, that was that Pro Project Crossing. Like, I asked you. That's the thing, though, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I guess that's gonna be an interesting discussion topic. Whenever you choose, like, characters for a fighting game or a JRPG or whatnot, like, Like, how do you play? Because, like, as I mentioned before, I mean, like, if you've been watching my videos, you know how it is. You know how it is. Well, I actually haven't done like any fighting games, but it's true. Like, I just find a character that I like, and then I adapt my playstyle to them. It doesn't. And like, the thing is, like, when it comes to like the characters that I play as in fighting games, there's no rhyme or reason to them. They can be like fast. They can be like super fast, weak characters, or super strong, slow characters. It really depends. I don't know. The thing is, like, when it comes to like fighting games or anything, like, when I first start a fighting game, I'm very flexible. I'm very adaptable. Like, I can just do anything. I'll just play whatever character, I don't care. But then once I learn the mechanics and everything, I become very, very not flexible. Like, it's very hard for me to switch over to a different playstyle in that specific game. And, you know, that's why, like, you know, like, if you ever play, like, Smash against me, you know, like, you'd only be fighting Sonic for the most part. If you're playing Street Fighter, you'd pretty much only be fighting, you know, like, Sakura, because that's who I play as. Unless, you know, I just randomly feel like playing as Akuma or something. And there's a difference there. Did I save? I'm not quite sure if I saved, but what I want to do is get another energy hex. Or not an energy hex, but a Basel shard. It's just one of those things. And then for JRPGs, you know, I mean, like, I do put some strategy into, like, my party, of course, but, like, the way that I do it is that I, how do I say this? Like, the person that, like, if it's, like, a game like Tales, like if it's a game like a Tales of Vesperia, like an action RPG, where you're only, like, you have, like, a party of 4, and you can choose your party of 4, or just, like, a Tales game in general. I suppose all Tales games are like this for the most part. Except for the NES version of Tales of Fantasia, where you can only play as Cress, for one reason or another. Yeah, they changed it. You might say, oh, I played Tales of Fantasia, and I played as someone else. You probably played the PlayStation version. The PlayStation version was, allowed you to, switch characters, because it used and they updated the system, too. It used a modified version of the Tales of Destiny engine. Rock crushing side echoes. Oh, I didn't read this. I forgot to read this. Hold on. Though originally used as a subterranean shelter, few signs of its former self remain, save the deep scars of battle. Like the person that like in Mattel's game, for example, the person that I play as, I'm going to base it. I'm just going to choose who I like, right? Okay. I'm just going to choose who I like. And then after that, all of the supporting characters, it's a combination of the supporting characters that I like, along with who benefits the most, like, who would be of the most, who would complement my main character the most. I don't know. It is what it is. It's kind of hard to explain. That's not really the best way to choose parties, but that's just how I do it. Like, there we go, we leveled up. Like, you know, I'd much rather, like, I'd be willing to go, like, to play, like, a bit more difficult of a game with, like, a weaker party, a slightly less efficient party, or slightly less efficient main character. Just, you know, simply because I like the character. That's all there is to it. I mean, that's why I play as Carol in Tales of Vesperia, despite the fact that he's freaking slow as crap. And, you know, you could be a lot more effective if you use, like, Yuri, especially. You know, that's just who I played as. And then, like I said, there's a case like Eternal Sonata, where things are a bit different. That's just kind of how it is, because, like, I guess it's because, like, I'm playing as all of them anyway. It's not really about which character I like the most at that point, right? It's about, it's all about just having an effective party, because you're playing as all of them anyway. So, you know, you can get your best party member, you can get your favorite character in there, and get some more effective characters as it is. I think we're gonna have to retry. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to retry. Because this guy is too much. Oh, that's right, and I don't have the specialty rounds since I'm playing as. Okay, what am I gonna do? Liquid nitrogen. That only freezes them. That doesn't do any damage. I don't care about freezing them. All right. Yeah, that. I guess I can do this. Whoop. Just do that? No, that's not really gonna do anything for me. What am I gonna do? Because I didn't really do, like, enough damage to... Oh, I almost fell down. What am I gonna do? I guess I'll do this. Go this way. Jump into the air. And then I'll get 2 birds with 1 stone to hit the... No. I thought that was gonna hit the... whatchamacallit as well, but no. They were too concentrated because I started charging while I was on the ground. Okay. There we go. Go this way. I don't know, just... Okay! One of those things that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, the problem with these white things, or these red spaces, is that we can't actually run away when we start them, which is why I saved. What am I gonna do? I need to... this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna load. I still want Vashyron to use the machine gun because I still want him to use the machine gun because he's so close to leveling up anyway. So, what I'm gonna do is this. We're gonna go to equip. Get rid of the grenade, or switch out the grenade box, and then do this. Magazine case, grenade box. I could actually dual-wield machine guns if I wanted to. I'm actually curious about this, actually. If I... How effective... Two-handed... Okay. We're gonna try it. Just because we can. We can hold more than one gun. This is gonna be so freaking stupid. I wanna try it though. Oh, maybe this is how we level up quicker? You dual wield with like this. Oh, you can't really do that. I mean, interesting. I think I have an idea though. Like we can do twice the whatchamacallit. This is a really stupid idea, isn't it? We're doing it anyway. Because I'm stupid. That didn't really make that much of a difference. But you're leveling up quicker. Sort of. Alright, no, but seriously though. I'll try that maybe while I'm grinding or something, but I want to go with the specialty rounds. And go with like armor piercing stuff. Break his armor. And then that's what we'll do. So equip, Vashyron, remove, magazine case, grenade box. Okay. Let's go ahead and leave. Please. Alrighty then. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and continue. There was like, I guess we can do like, we're not gonna really have enough time for like a full-blown awkward topic, are we? So I guess I'll just switch over to like a smaller topic then while we're at it. Another smaller topic. Okay, so relatively recently, I think plus should be fine. The enemies are, there's more enemies now for some reason than before. I don't know why. Okay, whatever the case would be. How much better is that? That's really not that much better. Yeah, because he's so darn... let me try using a grenade. Okay, dog droppings, Molotov cocktails, hand grenade EX. We have frickin' 35 of these! Are you kidding me right now? We have 35 of these! Why have I not been using these at all? I forgot to switch over to whatchamacallit. Okay. Let's try this again. But switching over to, like, grenades. See how much damage this does. Alright. There we go. I should level up a little bit too. Oh, he's frozen. There we go. That's how you do it. Grenades are freaking OP. I forgot how OP grenades are in this game. But his shield is broken now, so we can. First I'm going to switch over to Zephyr, get rid of his whatchamacallit, switch back to that. Oh no, it's still there. Oh, I thought it was gone. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll just do that. Let's see how much that does. Not very much, probably. Oh, level it up. Good. Alright, I'm gonna be Zephyr again and freaking use like 8,000 more grenades. I can't believe that. Like, I had 35 of these. Didn't even realize it. Level up, please. There we go. Wow, I'm still in awe from the fact I probably could have actually gotten out of, I probably could have, if I had realized that I had all these grenades, I probably could have gotten past the dungeon. I probably could have, this chapter's dungeon. No, don't do that, silly. Let's do this. Do that! So we can charge it just a little bit more. There we go, we got full scratch damage. Now we're gonna switch over to Zephyr and not use a grenade because that'd be a waste. We already leveled up anyway, so okay. And there we go. Leader Assault. Did we got a curse doll? Did we get a... No, we didn't get a Basel shard from that. Okay. Not all of them give you Basel shards, mind you, ladies and gentlemen. Some do, some don't. Okay, let's go ahead and rest. Okay, so anyway, like a smaller awkward topic here. Or just mini topic here. So, yesterday at the time of recording this actually, I went to my YouTube analytics and I checked like, for some reason, like annotations, see like if anyone like clicked. Actually, first what I did was I checked the cards to see if anyone was clicking any of the cards. If there's any interaction with those. Because I didn't think that there was any. Actually, sometimes if you revive terminals, you can get Basel shards. Sometimes. Not all the time. Let's see if we can get one from this. Let's see. Can we even... No, of course not. Let's see. That's not going to work either. Oh, this will fit, though. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Well, we didn't get a Basel shard, but yeah, it's alright. Maybe it's just like from random, maybe it's not specifically from reviving terminals, maybe it's just from like random spots in the ground, but because I got that Basel from reviving the terminal, by, I guess, like, also like being lucky enough to revive like a random spot in the ground where the Basel was placed, I associated terminals with Basels? I don't know. I don't even know if that made any sense. It probably didn't. I don't care. I'm gonna save again first before I go off into another one of those red areas, just to see if anyone's clicked. Because I wasn't expecting anyone to click the cards for one reason or another. So there was some interaction. There was some interaction with the cards actually. But then I also went back to annotations just because like I haven't used an annotation in quite some time. So I wanted to see if anyone was clicking on those, and actually someone did. I put a skip annotation in episode 4 of Ace Attorney Justice for All. Guys, I've mentioned this before, actually. I guess, but like, if you, I don't think you guys quite understand this. Or maybe you do, you just don't care enough. Like, okay, so you know how like whenever like you watch like a YouTuber that you like first videos and how bad those videos usually are, like the commentary style is usually laughably different. This is basically like if I were to do like a random room in the dungeon, huh? This isn't going to be very good in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, these got Cathedral Guards are level 71. Yeah. This is why I'm not putting up with this right now. No thank you. But like, you know, like when you go over to like an older, like a YouTuber's like older videos, and like the commentary style is very different, you won't really, like, if you go to, like, when I rebooted the channel, you know, like, Red Dead and whatnot, you won't really notice, like, a vast difference. Like, I mean, obviously there was a difference. Like, I was using a different microphone, so I was gonna say I sound a little bit different and whatnot. And obviously I hadn't fully developed my commentary style yet, but it wasn't like, you know, like, hey guys, this is MegaShadowFist. Welcome to, Resonance of Fate. So, this is a good game. I like it, and, oh, yeah, and, no, it wasn't like that, but, like, you know, they were different, but one difference that you will notice, actually, is if you go to the difference in line readings between Ace Attorney Justice for All, like, the first few episodes of Ace Attorney Justice for All compared to, just go back to, like, when I first started Justice for All, and then compare that to now, there's a huge difference. And one difference that I noticed was, in episode 4, I went back to episode 4, because someone clicked a skip annotation for that, because I put one there, for Justice for All. It was an episode I titled The Scream, because in that episode, we had, we discovered, like, we proved to the court who, the real culprit was, and since this is the first case, and they make it super obvious who the person is from the very beginning, literally as soon as they introduced it, it's not really a spoiler, it was Wellington, obviously. Once we revealed that he was, once we revealed that he was the mastermind behind everything, he had to do the scream, right? Like, you know, like everyone in Ace Attorney games, like, you know, they have like these crazy, like, you know, psychotic moments whenever they, are you kidding me? These crazy psychotic moments whenever, like, whenever their goose is cooked or something. And so for Wellington, he just did like the scream, and I was so proud. I was so proud of that scream. Okay, we are all out of bezels. I didn't even realize. I was so proud of that scream, ladies and gentlemen. Like, you have no idea. Like, I was like, oh wow. Like, I was so loud. Like, that's such a super realistic scream. Like, it's so amazing. And so much so that I titled the episode "The Scream," actually, and I tweeted it out. And then Kratos actually saw the tweet and he replied. He's like, "Oh yeah, apparently I thought that scream was pretty good too, judging by my reaction in the comment section." But it really wasn't even that great. I was just like, I mean, like, that's pretty loud, but like that was obvious. Obviously, I was holding back. Like, when you compare that to frickin' Furio Tigre from Trials and Tribulations, there's a huge difference. But it wasn't just the screaming that was different. Like, the whole line reading was very different. Like, the voices sounded a bit different. Like, now I've sort of, like, I'm not gonna say that I've perfected all the voices per se, but yes, I am gonna say I've pretty much perfected all of my voices for all the characters in Ace Attorney, with some exceptions here and there. But like, back then the voices sound a little different. Like the Wise Sage voice, for example. Like, this is what I normally sound like, but like in Justice for All, I think I kind of sounded like this a little. It's kind of hard to emulate those voices, but they're all different. And like, the line reading was a bit different too. Like, I don't know, cause like it's hard. It's hard to basically, like, whenever I'm doing line readings in Ace Attorney, I'm not really ad-libbing, but like I'm doing cold reads of lines and a bunch of different characters and a bunch of different scenarios. I mean, it's not super hard because like Ace Attorney has like music to set the mood and everything. You have like characters' reactions, like their faces, to sort of help you guide how you're supposed to like read certain lines. But that can only go so far, you know. Okay. There we go. Now I'm gonna switch over to Zephyr. But like, I was just like amazed at how big the difference was. I'm just gonna use Hand Grenade Plus, who cares? Save the EX for like the big dogs, if you will. Whoa, boom. Okay. That was kind of idiotic of me. I don't know, I always keep forgetting to do that. I always forget. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is... will I even be able to get a Basel back if I do this? That's the golden question, I suppose. I haven't done a single... oh, I don't know, hero... or not hero, actually. The tri-attacks seem to be not very practical. Here. Yeah, we're gonna go into condition critical. Okay. I don't know, it was just one thing that I noticed. I thought it was very interesting how different things have, how much things have changed. Oh, that's right, electricity. Electricity doesn't actually slow you down, it slows down your charging speed. Percussive rounds, it actually emits a large shockwave. We'll try one. So we'll see how this works. I have all these extra resources that I never use for one reason or another. Alright, it's just like one of those things. It's like I'm Batman or something. It's like I have like all the I don't know. Let's see someone else. Sure. We'll just use the EX. Who cares? Boom. Gauge broken. Boom. Goes the dynamite. It's like I'm a Boomer from Gears of War. And shoot. There we go. And shoot again. This is kind of ridiculous, actually. Okay, so we're not going to use any more EX ones, though. Just because. I'll just use a regular hand grenade plus. Let's use that. See how different things are. How the other half lives, if you will. Okay. Did I break any of his shield, or no? That's just a lot of smoke. I mean, you can use your sound cues to tell if you've broken someone's shield in this game. But, you know, I wasn't paying attention to that for one reason or another. My fault? Perhaps? Yes, it is. Okay, let's go this way. Alright, it's just one of those things. You know, going back to those old Justice for All videos and seeing all the different line readings. Just how I thought that all of those were so good. I thought that those were so good, but in reality they really weren't. Now I'm like the exact opposite. I'm like, oh well, actually, I watch like Trials and Tribulations, and I'm like, you know, these line readings are actually pretty terrible. I'm doing a really terrible job at reading these lines, especially like, you know, during certain scenarios where, you know, I have to present evidence or something and my brain is being drained. You know, 'cause that happens sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like what do you call it? What's it? The Dunning-Kruger effect. You know, it's like those who know a lot about a certain who don't know a lot about a certain subject will tend to overestimate their knowledge about a certain subject, and they'll say that they're a lot better than they actually are. And those who are knowledgeable of a subject, because they realize just how much they don't know, they will tend to understate their authority or knowledge in any given subject. You know, it is what it is. No, it's just one of those things. Okay, so anyway. Leader Assault. Yeah, there are Leader Assaults in this game. I don't know, for some reason I was like, wait, Leader Assault, isn't that from a different game? No, it's not. It's from this one. You might ask, why did I switch to the regular pistol? Honestly, I don't know. This is something that made a lot more sense in my head. Something that made a lot more sense in my head. And we'll just charge. That didn't do anything. I was gonna just light up Zephyr. Ouch. We'll even make it out of this thing alive. Who knows? Are these are regular? Honestly, I just kind of want to finish things off because we're getting close to an hour. This episode's been going on for nearly an hour, so I want to just end things off. Boom. Boom. Level up. Boom. Oh. Boom! Okay. We got so many bezels back from that, too. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. That way, even when Leanne gets lit up like a frickin' torch, she won't, Oh, actually, the thing is, if Leanne ends up... We're gonna go into condition critical, actually. If we're not too careful. Oh, I got so lucky there. I'm gonna switch to regular things. I don't want to waste another one. And there we go. Dead! Now, did we get a whatchamacallit? We got a Milky Snow? Ah, you kidding? We didn't get a bezel shard from that! Ah, what a load of crock. Alright, well, the episode's almost over. It's been going on for nearly an hour, so... I do... Actually, yes, I did put a save station. I did put an energy station down here. Perhaps I can try one more? Energy station, rest, and then save. Perhaps I can try one more and try to get a whatchamacallit from that? Who knows? I'll try it. But if it goes on for too long, I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Alright. Let's see. Break that down. And... might as well at least save. Save! Which I'll attempt it for like just a couple minutes, and then... if I don't do anything, I don't do anything. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Save complete. There we go. Go in here. What's in here? What the heck? Alrighty then. Sure. Dolled up Walker. All these are going to give me are just dolls. This must be like for like some side mission or something. They're not going to give me... Alright, let's go ahead and load. Yeah, I'm not going to get anything from here. Just dolls. No bezel shards. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Load complete. And this is why you save, so you don't end up wasting your time doing something you don't need to do. Ah, come on, man! Why do random encounters exist? Like, I can understand why they existed back in, like, 1922, you know, back when, the computer was first invented, and, you know, they didn't have the resources to have, like, individual enemy models on the screen at any one time, so they had random encounters. But this isn't 1874 anymore. We've evolved past that. So, like, we shouldn't have random encounters like it's 1542 or something. Like, that's just ridiculous. I don't understand, like, why we're living like it's frickin' 1200 BC. I don't. Whatever the case may be, though, let's go ahead and go to Core Lift 3. What I want to do is go up and, just leave. And then, just leave. You might say, what is just leaving? How does one just leave? Why, one just leaves by, just leaving. It's pretty simple, actually. It's not quite something that I should have to explain to you. You, who happens to be approximately 875 milliseconds old. Alright, let's go ahead and leave. You can tell that I'm just trying to just stall for time as I end things off here. Just, what am I talking about at this moment? Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. Get me out of here and whatnot. So in the grand scheme of things, did we do anything this entire recording session? No, actually, we didn't, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of those. Just like before. Yeah, we didn't do a single thing. I help operate level 10. Yeah, it's one of those. One of those recording sessions, ladies and gentlemen. We got a couple things, of course, but like we didn't like do anything like mission-wise or anything. Womp 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 womp. Alright, so let's go ahead and end things off here. Call it a recording session. Go up to the room and save and end things off. It's been nearly a full hour, actually, since I started this recording session. Or actually, no, it's been 2 hours and 26 minutes since I started. Been nearly a full hour since I started this it's been 2 hours and 26 minutes and 46 seconds, 47, 48, 49 seconds since I started this recording session in general, but nearly an hour since I started this individual episode. Yeah. No, we're not going anywhere. No, we're not doing anything this time. Alright. Alright, elevator to level 4. Now we're at level 4, Home Sweet Home Ebel City. I guess we might as well have like one more like not really doing anything recording session, because I feel like after the grinding session things are going to be still going to be pretty difficult, I imagine, but they'll be easier to manage per se, or like things will be easier to manage per se. After the grinding session, I don't think that we'll have to worry too much about anything. Maybe the final boss might be a pain in the butt, who knows. After that though, I think that's it. But like these next recording sessions are going to be pretty eventful. Like they're going to be like actually like pretty much just doing nothing but productive stuff for the rest of the game, I imagine, because you know it is what it is. Let's go ahead and save and end things off. So if you like this video, this series of videos, please feel free to leave a like if that is cool. Please feel free to subscribe and join the Elven Brotherhood today. Also follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/. Also be sure to subscribe, and if you like this video, this series of videos, please feel free to if you like this video or this series of videos, please feel free to leave a like if that is cool. Please feel free to subscribe and join Team Strawberry today. Also follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MegaShadowFist. I'll be sure to leave that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is MegaShadowFist signing out. Bye!